If your Amazon listing is getting hit with a wave of one-star reviews, you cannot ignore it. And that is because you might be under a coordinated review attack. A coordinated review attack is one of the most damaging things that can happen to your Amazon business, and most sellers don't know how to fight back. And that is exactly what attackers count on. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how these attacks work, how to spot them, and how to report to Amazon in order to help you resolve this issue. I'm Asaf from Kabili & Co, and we work with Amazon brand owners on exactly these kinds of issues. And what I'm about to share comes from real cases that our team has actually handled. So it's worth paying close attention to what I'm about to say. Let's start with how big the problem actually is. In 2024, Amazon blocked or removed over 275 million fake reviews. They spent more than $500 million and deployed over 8,000 employees just to fight this review fraud. The scale of the problem is clear, but what matters to you as a seller is the direct business impact. Research shows that even small drops in star ratings reduce trust, hurt conversions, and lead to real revenue loss, with purchase likelihood dropping sharply once rating fall below the 4.2 to 4.5 range. And from what we've seen, it's not just the small fluctuations. Sellers can go from having a strong 4+ star rating down into the 3-star range in relatively short period of time. And you can imagine the impact it has on sales, especially on Amazon, where buyers often make split-second decisions based heavily on ratings and reviews. So this isn't just annoying, it's financially devastating. Now, let me explain how these attacks happen. There's a few common scenarios. Sometimes it's a direct competitor who pays a service to send negative reviews to your listing. These services have pools of buyers ready to purchase your product, leave a 1-star review, and then get reimbursed outside of Amazon. The whole thing can cost as little as a few $100s, and it can completely destroy your listing's ranking. Other times, it comes from outside Amazon entirely. We've seen cases where social media influencers or people who run product review websites reach out to brand owners offering to collaborate or promote their product. In one case we handled, a seller politely declined, and within 2 weeks, their listing was hit with a coordinated wave of negative reviews from at least 10 different accounts. The reviews appeared within days of each other, used similar language, and the reviewers' profiles all showed suspicious patterns. What makes this even easier for attackers is that you don't actually need to buy a product on Amazon to leave a review. Amazon only requires that the reviewer's account has spent at least $50 in the past 12 months. And that is a threshold that poses no real obstacle to anyone running a coordinated attack. Some of these attackers do purchase the product, so the review shows up as a verified purchase, which makes it harder to challenge, but others don't even bother. So how do you know if you're dealing with a coordinated attack versus just a run of bad luck? There are a few clear signs. The first one is timing. If you normally get one negative review every few months and suddenly you receive 5 or 10 within a few days, that's a red flag. The second one is language. If multiple reviews use similar wording, similar complaints, or similar writing styles, that's not a coincidence. The third is reviewer history. Click on the reviewer's name and look at their profile. If they've only ever left 1-star reviews, or they've reviewed 3 products in the past week after years of non-activity, that tells you something. Before you report, I also suggest checking your competitors' listings for the same product category. If other sellers are also getting hit with the suspicious reviews from the same accounts or in the same time period, that's a strong evidence of a broader attack targeting your niche. Now let's talk about how to fight back. The first step is to report each suspicious review individually. On the review itself, there's a report button. Use it and select the reason that best fits the situation. Do this for every single review you believe is fake or malicious. But don't stop there. Reporting reviews one by one treats them as isolated incidents. What you need Amazon to understand is that this is a coordinated campaign and that it requires a completely different approach. The best path of flagging suspicious review patterns is through the report abuse link on the account health page. Now, these reporting tools usually have character limits and won't let you attach documents. So here's what you do. First, open a case and provide a detailed explanation and as much supporting evidence as possible. For each suspicious review, include a direct link and pull the review ID from the URL. Amazon uses this to locate the review in their system. For each one, explain why you believe it's a part of a coordinated attack. Point out the shared language, similar reviewer histories, the timing patterns, and any previous communications you may have received. Things like threatening messages from other sellers or an unsolicited collaboration offer that you've declined. If the evidence is extensive, compile it into a PDF and attach it to the case. You need to organize it clearly. Make it as easy as possible for Amazon to connect the dots. One important thing, be very careful about accusing other sellers by name. Unless you have strong, verifiable evidence, don't make direct accusations. You can say something like, we are not certain, but we believe that may be connected to a specific seller because they contacted us prior to the attack. Or this is the only competitor in our category who did not receive similar reviews during that period. Amazon doesn't respond well to sellers blaming other sellers without solid proof. Once the case is created, head to your account health page, click on the report abuse link and submit a short summary through the reporting tool, including the case number. Now, let me set realistic expectations about what's going to happen next. If an individual review clearly violates Amazon review policies, like it contains offensive language, it's about a wrong product, or is obviously not the product review, the report button should lead to removal within a few days. But coordinated attack investigations take much longer. Amazon must dig deeper, cross-reference review accounts, and look for patterns across their systems. This can take much longer, so allow Amazon a reasonable amount of time to investigate. I say a minimum of 5 business days. If you see that reviews are being removed, allow the process to continue until you suspect that no further action will be taken and false reviews remain. Amazon will almost never tell you what action they took against the reviewers or other sellers, so don't push for that information. Just keep a close eye on the reviews themselves. Here's the thing though, even if your first report doesn't result in immediate removal, it matters. Every report goes into Amazon's system. If the same group of reviewers gets reported by multiple sellers, or if they continue attacking other listings over the following months, Amazon eventually connects the dots and will take action. Every report adds to the record. Filing one is never wasted, even if nothing happens right away. There are cases where doing everything right simply isn't enough. A severe attack, reviews that remain up despite repeated reports, or even direct threats from other sellers. These are situations where you need professionals who understand how Amazon's escalation process works, know what Amazon needs to see in order to act, and have the experience to push cases forward when standard reporting is not getting results. This is exactly the type of work our team handles. We understand how Amazon's review investigation process works, and we help sellers build and escalate cases to get results. If you need help dealing with a review attack or just need some guidance on how to handle a similar situation, reach out to us through the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.